Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a ClairTarot reading for Sagittarius for the month of April. At Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as your cross watchers. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, make it official, turn on the notification bell, join me every time I come live. Good morning, Jessica. I got myself a cappuccino maker. Actually, it's an espresso machine. Gets it all nice and frothy. Do you remember that one coffee thing years ago that came out with? They called it frothe. You remember that? Frothe. I like to drink frothe. Girl, I've been drinking so much caffeine that you could inject that in my bloodstream. Don't mean nothing. Actually, no, that'd probably kill me. All right, Sagittarius, let's get to your cards. Ooh, card number 30, the perception of your life. Now, this card, it's like viewing a storm from above, okay? It talks about how the storm, the clouds, it's all beautiful and swirly, and you're silent because you're above the storm. But then from the ground level, when you're in it, it's just insanity. It's chaos. It's such a different point of view, such a different perspective. Viewing it from outside and above versus viewing it while you're in it. Now, storms pass. No matter the amount of chaos, Sagittarius, storms always pass. They will always have craziness and then silence and beautiful skies and all of that wonderful feeling once the storm is done. You just have to understand you can weather any storm. You have the ability to weather any storm, and you're going to be perfectly okay. This storm is going to clean away the very things that don't need to be in your life, that have been mucking up your space, that have been delaying or full on preventing your growth. Allow it to happen. Okay, Sagittarius, just allow it to happen. That light behind me is just irritating the absolute caca out of me. Hold on. I got to turn it off. It's blinding my eye. Hold on, guys. All right. Okay. Let me go back under my blanket. Okay. All right. Pull this back forward so I feel nice and protected. All right. So the storm will pass. It will pass, I'm told. This deck is the one we're needing right now. Okay. Let's see what else your higher self wants to tell you about. This deck never wants to shuffle properly. I feel like I gotta break this biznatch in. I'm sorry, cards. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry I called you a biznatch. You gotta love on the cards, okay? All right, Sagittarius. We want clarity for Sagittarius. They're apparently in a storm, needing some more clarity, needing to understand that they are very much loved. You know, I don't think I have any. Well, no, I have one Sagittarius that I really enjoy. Okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay. So Sagittarius, this is kind of like the hanged man. Okay. You're stuck between here and now. You're stuck between the past, and you're not stuck between here and now. You're stuck between the past and the future, and not stuck between them. You're stuck obsessing about either the past or the future. Okay. Those are things you can't actually control. The only thing you can control is here and now. And if you don't stop with fixating over what's going to happen in the future or things that have already happened in the past, you're going to give yourself some major emotional circumstance, which I think you're already getting there. Anxiety, depression, those are both very real psychological labels that are placed upon individuals who have extreme fixations with the future and with the past. Depression pertains to your fixation with the past events that you can't change. And anxiety has to do with your fixation on controlling future events that you can't actually control. You can kind of guide the direction of your life, but if it's not in alignment with what your higher self has planned for you, and no one else is allowed to plan for you but your higher self. Okay. Your angels and guides and all the archangels, the seraphim, everything in creation is doing nothing but supporting what your higher self has planned for you. So even the people that are brought to you, the people that are taken away, all of that is in accordance with what your higher self has planned for you. If you're upset that an individual was taken away, someone you weren't ready to let go of, if you're upset that someone that you would rather not be in your space keeps coming around, these are all things that your higher self is doing for a very real reason. Once you figure that out, that reason, your higher self will no longer need to keep bringing that person around or keep taking that type of person away. It's a lesson that's needing to be learned. And it's something that your higher self wants to bring to the forefront of your awareness. Now, you also got card number 9, Treasure Island. You are not an island unto yourself. Okay. You are not an island unto yourself. You are interconnected with so many individuals, whether you realize it or not, whether you're in agreement with it or not. You are a treasure to those who are in your life, those who are a part of your path. And whether they're physically present or not, oh my gosh, mirrors, 32% at 9:23 for card number 9. 32% at 9:23 a.m. So 3 plus 2 is 5, and then you have 9, and 2 plus 3 is 5. 595. The God within you is flanked by change. You're needing to release the need to change the past and to change the future, alter the future. You have to just stand in your present moment. Your present moment is your God moment. That's the moment in which the spark of God within you is experiencing this life in its totality and benefiting at the highest level of potentiality. You have to be present, not just present in your mind, but present in the lives of the people who you are here gifted to. You're a treasure island. You're trying to make yourself an island and you have all this treasure on you, and it was always meant to be shared. Look at that. It was always meant to be shared with other people. Was that a face in the... See, y'all be putting some weird ass shit in these cards, and then I notice it and it freaks me out in the middle of me reading it. That's just some factor. Why would you put a face in the middle of the treasure? Oh my gosh, that looks like someone I know. Makes it even more creepy. That makes it even more creepy. All right, card number 27, exchanging gifts. You're going to hop out your box. You have to hop out of your box and share. Because remember, Treasure Island, you're a gift unto people. You have to exchange gifts. You have to allow yourself to receive. Not only do you have to allow yourself to begin giving of yourself, you have to allow yourself to receive. So, number 27. I'm told to look in the book. There's an additional something. Oh, okay. Okay. It's about weighing the cost and determining the value. I think with some of the relationships that you have, it doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships, but some of the relationships that you have, you're not quite seeing how much you're benefiting from their presence. It's almost as though you value them, but not to the level that they need to be valued. Don't take for granted the presence of someone that really, really loves you. Okay. If they really, really love you, don't take that for granted. Don't be so quick and so nonchalant about releasing that. Usually I'm like, well, if you feel like you gotta let go, then let go. But in this circumstance, don't be so eager to do that. I think if you do, you'll very sorely regret that. I really feel that strongly in my heart. And I'm not about people suffering for no reason. Hold on one second. Protection message. Be careful what you pray for because you just might get it. And then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. Sagittarius, you can't be like, oh God, I hate them. I don't want them in my life. I wish they'd just go away. And then they go away. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I need them. Relationship message. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. I'm also being told one final message for this exchanging of gifts card. You did something recently, okay? Recently, there was an exchange or a lack of exchange that caused someone very significant to your journey to really have a hurt occur. You need to reach out to them again. You need to. If that connection breaks down, it very, very greatly affects you in a very negative way. Okay. You're missing out on a huge potentiality, huge. And if it's something that you can't bring yourself to do it, then just know you decided that. Okay, Sagittarius, you decided that. And if the plans that you had for whatever, if you had projects or just general life plans, if it starts to break down, then you'll have your confirmation that you actually needed that individual to bring to fruition the very things that you had foreseen for yourself. Because sometimes, although we have manifestation abilities, sometimes the things we're attempting to manifest, our higher self had planned on a soul level that thing was going to be manifested as a team. So it would involve you and one other person or maybe several other people. And then, you were like, oh, fuck it. I'll do it myself. You can't necessarily build a house yourself, all by yourself with just a hammer and nails. Okay. That's going to be very, very difficult. It's not impossible, but you need all the supplies and the tools, the equipment that's necessary to build it all by yourself. And the feeling I'm being given as of right now, and this applies to quite a few Sagittarius, you don't have enough tools in your toolbox to attempt to do that type of power play by yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, you will eventually, at some point in your life, you will eventually have the tools, all the tools necessary. But as of right now, you don't have all the tools necessary. So you have to play fair. You have to allow yourself to be a part of a team. It's going to be a group effort for a little bit. You're going to have to put that pride down a little. Okay. I don't know if it's the Sagittarius that's earlier in the month, that kind of like the cusp. And they pull in more of that like deep water, fixed feeling, what do you call it? Emotions of Scorpio. It might be, I don't know. I'm not huge on zodiacs. I don't know too much about them, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like the earlier portion of the Sagittarius is pulling in that emotion, that very deep water, very silent, I'm all up in myself and fuck everyone kind of feeling. That's going to fuck you in the end. Just so you know, I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but no, that's going to end up fucking you over in the end. Leo, I did Leo yesterday, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I did Leo yesterday. So if you want to watch the replay, it's already on my channel. Yes, and here, buy the book. See, card number 11, that's divine guidance. You have to do things by the book of your soul, okay? It's by the book of your soul, the book that was written by your soul. You have a manual, and that manual, it's not something you read, it's something you live, okay? You end up living the details in the way that your soul wants you to live it. And if your soul needs you to be broken down in order to understand that you're here for a purpose, and, you know, that's the only way for soul to get you to grow, then it will break you down. And it's not going to feel bad doing it because it knows it's not punishing you. You're punishing yourself by not allowing yourself to go ahead and learn. You're not choosing the option that allows you to learn, that allows you to learn the lessons in the most compassionate and gentle way. That's a choice that you're making. So you can't be, you know, holding it against other people. Okay. And oh my God, I'm so guilty of this. Jesus Christ. Michael just said to me, listen closely. Don't force me things. Don't force me to do things. I guess my soul's going to be forcing me to do shit soon too. All right. You got to stay flexible, Sagittarius. Stay flexible. Okay. See this egg? You're on an egg. It's a very delicate egg. The new you is in there. Okay. If you stay flexible, you then begin to grow, you begin to blossom, and eventually the new you comes out. The new you is reborn. And look at that. Card number 12. There's going to be a lot of change. Look at you right there. Very, very upset, very lonely. And the winds of change are blowing. This right here, usually, you know, zebras are not used as beasts of burden, okay? It's because their backs are not really that strong. They can't carry too much weight. Listen to what I just said. They can't carry too much weight, okay? Sagittarius, you can't carry too much alone, on your back, by yourself, alone. It's going to break you. Now, you're going to survive that. You're going to eventually heal from that. But do you really need to be broken for you to understand that you have to allow yourself to work with others, that you have to allow yourself to receive the help that you're needing? And these are questions you're going to answer for yourself. You know, you don't have to comment on here. I mean, it's perfectly fine if you comment on here, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then just make sure you're answering these questions for yourself, within yourself. Now, let me get you guys. Okay, I'm told this. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Claudia. Okay. You know what? I think it's this blanket that's causing my asthma to kick up. All right. Oh my gosh, I might as well have just cut the deck because that sure as hell. I can't shuffle for shit. It's fine. Let me just shuffle one more time. Well, shit. Hold on, guys. The cards fell. Oh, that's right. I have to sing my song. Every day I'm shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. All right. So 2 cards fell out. Look at that shit. Okay. So the first card. Now I'm getting a headache. I'm just having fucking issues my damn self today. The first card that fell was make a decision. Okay. Card number 11, make a decision. You have been struggling with deciding things for yourself for some time now, and you've been kind of trying to go with the flow, kind of trying to fight the flow. Make a decision. Either you're going to fully fight the flow or you're going to fully flow. If you're going to fight the flow, that hastens the breaking down, that controlled demolition of self, and very, very painful, of course. But after that, you then have the opportunity to rebuild. You've cleared away the stuff that is not helping you to grow, so you'll be able to rebuild. But if you're going to flow, it might take a little bit longer, but there's a lot less pain and definitely a lot less struggle. So you have to decide one way or the other. You're going to decide whether you decide consciously or you end up just, not deciding and allowing your higher self to force it. Either way, you're going to go either way. So whatever happens, you have renewal of peace within you. This is card number 13. Look at that. Not only are you reborn, you also tap back into your angelic lineage. You pull some of that power back into you. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. Yeah, lots of sacrificing. Right, Jenny? It's lots of sacrificing that is going on. And are you really sacrificing, or is it more of letting go, releasing the things that aren't helping you to grow in the most productive way? Okay. And this is not necessarily an accusation or anything like that, but it's questions that the higher self wants the Sagittarius to ask within themselves and answer within themselves. So let's get you one final card. You guys need some poetry in your life. Poetry solves everything. It does. Every internal circumstance can absolutely be resolved with poetry. All right. Every day I'm shuffling, 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 shuffling. I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas and play the tables. My last trip to Vegas, I played the tables for the very first time in my life, and they were trying to teach me how to gamble. This one lady felt so bad for me because I would hit and I would stick at the wrongest times, and it would fuck up everyone else because I was at the very front of the table. And so she ended up teaching me how to use a cheat sheet. Not to cheat the table, but it's a cheat sheet that helps you to know how to play by the book. It tells you when to stick and when to hit. And then everyone started winning after that. They were like, thank God. Yeah, they were giving me dirty ass looks. Ooh, card number 8, Cosmic Heart. What the fuck? You guys okay? What do you mean, no, you don't? I want to go to Vegas. I want you to take me to Vegas just for the day. Okay? Just for the day. Or Jenny can meet me in Vegas. We'll have a girls' lunch. We'll go halfway, in between Cali and Colorado is Vegas. All right. Cosmic Heart. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. Are you guys okay? Okay. I hear it and weep. In sublime reverence, I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes throughout all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound, much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. Then, in a moment of my crisis that cracked my heart open, I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of the universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things, like fear and doubt, is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds, and the fish, emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is the proof. I hear it everywhere now. It's become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and eclipses any tremor of anxiety. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered, and stirred in the pot of the divine master chef to become a sacred and savory meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the soul. And yet, it's the one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear or uncertainty. Wow. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much. So why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what it is, in resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You've been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You've been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. You've been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide. And yet you are here, still loving, still wise, and ready for love bigger than you have ever experienced before. That is amazing. Sagittarius, you are going through something so intense. So intense. Hold on, guys. Hello? All right, guys. What else you want to know, Sagittarius? What else you want to know? Y'all need a hug? I will give you a hug. Or maybe not. Depends who's asking. Which Sagittarius is asking? God, I gotta get going, but I'm told to pull some cards for you guys from this deck. What the fuck are y'all going through? This is like hurting my own heart. I'm not even joking. Whew. Seriously, what the fuck are y'all going through? We need to have a soul meeting about this. Girl, what is like, I need some chocolate. That's what it is. You got me all fucked up. I need chocolate. You know what? I'm gonna be like, hello, Mr. Justin's Nuts. Can you please just sponsor me? Because all I talk about are your candy anyway. I just need one. Just one. That was total bullshit. This is a card that came out. Ace of Cups. Don't worry, boo. You had to be emptied in order for your cup to be refilled. Okay? That was just the process. One more card. Ooh! Not only is shit going to start new. Boom, shika, wow, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's just stop. I got to go to my mom's PT and then I'll be back with more cards. Next, we're going to be having, let's see what's going on. After Sag, we're going to be doing Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and then Taurus. Okay. You guys got the information you needed from Soul. Any questions? Any questions? No questions. I'm not looking. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so that way you can come live whenever I'm live, and then you won't be missing out. You can see me talking shit, eating chocolate, talking more shit, eating more chocolate, fucking up the cards. All right, guys. See you in, I don't know, about an hour or so. Bye.